It is good to see you today. We are live here on the Technicolor Mike B Show, and it is Monster Monday. Yes, Monster Monday. So yeah, today's design sort of combined Darth Maul with Kiss, trying to go with something maybe a little tribal looking, little monsterific. But I got my start with doing face paint designs with Halloween. That to me, Halloween was the opportunity each year to get dressed up with, it was put on a different costume, a different makeup design, and go out and just have fun. Years later, I got into the whole cosplay thing, and that just gave me more opportunities to put on costumes and makeup more than just that one day a year. But yeah, Halloween wasn't always about costumes and makeup for me. As a kid, I never really had elaborate Halloween costumes. I really don't remember having a lot of store-bought Halloween costumes. I know that there's a picture of me when I was like 5 years old or something in a Star Wars themed costume that was bought from the store, but most of my other Halloween costumes were all just things around the house. Several times I dressed up as a hobo, just an old shirt that had some patches on it, a stick with a little pack on the end. Several times I went as an Air Force soldier, wearing my dad's old Air Force uniform. And then I know one year we were into making our own Halloween costumes. My brother made a Rubik's Cube costume, and I made a robot costume. Yeah, I just took some old boxes. I covered mine, I don't know if it was aluminum foil or craft paper or what. It was probably aluminum foil, so it would be silver. I don't think I took the time to actually paint it or anything, so my suspicion is I just covered with some aluminum foil or duct tape or something. And I know I wanted to do the whole silver face paint and all that, but we didn't have any of that stuff, so didn't get to paint my face or anything. But yeah, I think my parents had some old silver, I don't know, stockings or something that I could cover my arms with. And I think I had like a old frying pan or something on my head as a hat, sort of taking off the Tin Man, where he has more. I always thought it looked like he had a funnel on his head. So I didn't have anything as cool as a funnel, but I just had a old frying pan or something, saucepan, yeah, whatever they call those smaller size pans. So yeah, it wasn't until I was an adult that I went to my first Halloween events in a real costume and real makeup and things like that. So the first year or two after college, I wanted to go to Halloween events, but I didn't have any parties to go to. The local mall was having like a mall trick-or-treat, so I dressed up as, I don't even remember what I dressed up as, but I think something just like death or something, and went to the mall, wandered around a bit, and then once I moved into my townhouse, I started to dress up, and I had a dog for many years, and he never liked the doorbell ringing and kids, so I would get dressed up and I would just sit on the top of the front steps for Halloween and give the kids the candy there, wait for them to come. Eventually that turned into a whole production where I decorate the front driveway, and over the years I bought some mannequins. I created some structures out of PVC pipes and put costumes on them. The last few years I did inflatables. I have like a inflatable and haunted house that you could walk through so I could sit under. So yeah, just always decorate the driveway for Halloween. That was my opportunity. Then about 10 years ago, I said, you know, there's this fall festival that's just around the corner behind the house. Let me check it out. And I applied to work for the fall festival at Cox Farm. They do like a 2-month fall festival. It ends right after Halloween with their big Pumpkin Madness event, and they have a variety of scenes. They've changed over the years what they have, but they've always had an alien spaceship where aliens come out and greet people, wave at them, or do some kind of lightsaber sword fights. They had a superhero in a house, and the tractor would get stuck in the mud and they'd call for help, and a superhero that's sort of like Superman would come get them out of the mud. And because we couldn't actually reach them, it was either like we have the invisible lasso that we throw and pull, or like have mental telepathy to get them out of the mud. In the year I was working there, they had a new attraction, which was the Troll Bridge. And child labor laws say that children can't climb ladders. Well, they didn't have proper stairway up, so that you had to get to a ladder. So I was one of the few employee actors that they had on staff that was old enough to climb ladders, being over 21 and all, over 31 and all. So yeah, I was often assigned as the troll on the Troll Bridge. Yeah, I always wanted to go there in costume and makeup, more than just the goofy stuff they had. They had just silly hats you could put on, and some big ears they could put over your head, and different things. I wanted to really go there in a full-on troll or goblin look. But yeah, I never really had the courage to show up in makeup, because I'd have to have lunch and do other things besides just that assignment. And then like 8 years ago I got into the cosplay, and that gave me conventions to go to. 4 years ago I found a local group that does cosplay photo shoots, so that doubled or tripled the amount of opportunities, since they have almost monthly photo shoots, at least not when we're in a pandemic. They would do some, like the summer months when it was too hot, they wouldn't always have every month, and the coldest months of the winter they wouldn't have every month, but usually 9 or 10 months of the year they'd have an event. Sometimes they had them indoors. We went to the Kennedy Center, we went to one of the museums in DC, there was an old mansion we went to. So there were different places we went to, and each one would have a theme of what to dress up as. Yeah, at the Kennedy Center I wanted to do something that was tied to a Broadway show that would have been at the Kennedy Center. One of the museums, it was sort of a sci-fi feel, so I went with a Star Wars Jedi type character. So yeah, I've had more opportunities over the years to get dressed up. But yeah, when this whole pandemic started, I was like, yo, I started just doing face paint designs, and I said, yeah, I should really try to do more character complete designs with costume and wig and stuff like that. And I keep wanting to put together a cool monster outfit. Yeah, what do monsters wear? What should they wear? This is sort of like a Darth Maul look, so you got some leather belts and all that to make them look tough. Yeah, I don't really have the appropriate stuff and haven't put together a full-on outfit yet for my monsters. I've been thinking about doing it. I was gonna take some fabric paints and sort of stain some clothes and distress it and put some rips and tears in it so it looks worn and maybe bloodied or whatever. I don't do all the gore stuff. But yeah, I need to up my game for the Monster Monday designs. And I thought the Monster Monday designs were easier to do when I had the shaved head or the mohawk because there's less hair to deal with. You can do some cool monsters, but yeah, it's really hard to do a monster when you have human-looking hair. This white gray wig isn't the greatest for it, but yeah, it filled in. So yeah, this is our Star Wars inspired lightsaber. Yeah, it's a little on the wobbly side, but as long as you hold it still, it looks cool enough. So yeah, just talking about Monster Monday and Halloween and sort of how I got into doing all the costuming. So until next time, see you later. Alligator. After a while, crocodile. Thanks for watching.